Hello everyone, and welcome to this overview of PMCTrack's functionality for a tag chair or APM liaison. To start with a general orientation, after you log in, you'll get to your dashboard by selecting the appropriate role from the left-hand menu. Today, we will be viewing the tag chair dashboard for the Persimmon tag. You can adjust the size of your dashboard by clicking on the arrow at the bottom, which will either close or open the green panel to the left. You can also adjust the size of the font on your screen by zooming in and out in your browser, typically hitting Control and the plus or minus keys, or using the scroll bar on your mouse. Your main information will be under the menu link Dashboard. However, you can also access all of your current and historical data restricted to the role you have selected in the Report section. Let's look at the Program Overview report. You can sort the report by clicking on the column header. You can use the search bar at the top to search throughout the report. Reports can be exported using the Export button. Just click on it, and the report will download. And if you would like additional information about the report, you can click on the question mark next to the Export button for the help content. If you have tasks associated with surveys, either setting them up or taking them, you'll see a red number near the menu item. Though tag chairs and APM liaisons typically do not have tasks, this menu will include all tasks you have across all of your roles, such as if you have additional SSP coordinator or IR roles. So you'll always know what is due if you have many roles within the SSP system. For example, I have tasks for the following programs: bird tests and hornbill tests. Now to focus in on the dashboard. The first section is the animal program deadlines and planning details for your tag. This table helps you keep track of all of the program leaders in your tag, including their AZA accountability deadlines, PM1 course completion, and planning status with the PMC. You can sort the table by clicking on the column headers to see upcoming planning meeting dates. This is a helpful place to keep track of upcoming planning meetings scheduled for your tag's SSPs. Finally, if you would like more detailed information about the management of SSPs in your tag by the PMC, there is a link at the bottom to the SSP Management History Report. The next section is the recommendation outcomes for your tag. This section will display 4 graphs with the recommendation outcomes for all the SSPs in your tag. One for breed with, send to, do not breed, and hold. The graphs represent current rates for the most recent plan with calculated outcomes. For most SSPs, this will be based on a plan in the last few years, as results are typically calculated when an SSP is planning for its next breeding and transfer plan. These outcomes are calculated based on whether there was evidence in the stub book that the recommendation issued in a plan was carried out as requested. For example, in this graph, for the current fulfillment rates of breed width recommendations for the II, 33.33% of the recommendations resulted in a birth in the stub book before the next plan was issued. In each graph, you can compare each SSP's rate to your tag's combined rate, tag overall, and the AZA wide rate, all SSPs. You may find that all SSPs in your tag have very similar rates, or have decent variability, and there may be a taxon-specific and/or SSP-specific reasons for that variability within a tag or between a tag and the all SSP rate. Note that SSPs that do not have a previous breeding and transfer plan or do not have animal-by-animal recommendations will not have any outcomes. If you would like to see the recommendations outcome data in an Excel format, then you can click on the link at the bottom to the Recommendations Outcome Summary Report. The last section is the Survey Status section. This shows you if any of your programs are using PMCTrack surveys for wants and needs or outcomes. Either currently or in the past, if the program has used PMCTrack for surveys, then you will see a due date, response rate, and number of surveys that were sent out. A closed status means that the surveys occurred in the past, and an active status means that the SSP is currently planning with active surveys. No PMCTrack surveys means that the SSP never used that survey type within PMCTrack. For outcome surveys, if you see no outcomes ineligible for surveys, then it means that the SSP does not have recommendation outcomes. For example, if they only have issued one plan or if recommendations are in a format that PMCTrack cannot calculate. PMCTrack surveys can help you and your SSPs more transparently track participation by their facilities. So that's it for the content on the TagChair/APM dashboard. Some extra features of the dashboard include search bars, help content, export buttons, and collapsible sections. Just like with reports, you can use the search bars, export buttons, and help content whenever you see them. Maybe you would like to limit the sections you are viewing so you can focus in on one in particular. Just click on the header and the section will be minimized. To view again, click on the header. This way, you can customize your dashboard. That's it for the walkthrough of how tag chairs and APM liaisons can use the new and improved PMCTrack site. If you have any questions, please email us at pmctrack@lpzoo.org. Thank you.